Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have Gomez, and if you do need a defensive help, he's the best person for you. We know he's getting all the upgrades because, of course, England are going to win the tournament, which means he's going to be a brilliant card. If you want him for free, you're in the right place. If you guys are still stuck with a team like this, and everyone you play in Champs has a team like this, then you need to head over to Sky Coach in the link below. Not only have they got the cheapest and most reliable service for FIFA coins, you can pick any amount of coins, select your console, and put in code PRORECALL for 10% off. First of all, we take a look at the card. We've got ourselves a few nice play styles. We've got Jockey Plus, Block Plus, Bruiser Plus, and we've got an Anticipate on there as well. This is a very, very solid card. You've got centre back as right back as options if you need them, but an absolute beautiful all-round card with some brilliant stats on it. Now, if we go in, of course, there is a few squads here. It's not a cheap one to do. You've got some 91s, you've got some 89s, and I don't think it seems there's any team of the season requirement, which makes this a little bit easier. Now, of course, we need to go over to the upgrades. These are the priorities. So the 78 times 3 is going to be part of this, 85 times 5, the 84 times 7, the team of the week player pick, and then if we go further on, is there anything else relevant? No. So all you want to be doing, first of all, if you've got nothing from the start of this, you need to be doing your daily bronze, silvers, and gold. But it looks like the daily bronze, silvers, and golds might be, let me just check. So they have finished. Seemingly, it's had a little bit of a change. Obviously, we used to have those SBCs every single day giving us free players. Now, that is gone, which means all you're going to have to do to get things for free, if you've got nothing from the start, is buy a premium mixed league upgrade. It costs you around 20,000 coins. And essentially how this works is, of course, you complete all 4 of these SBCs. You get the 5 packs that you get for completing the group. What you're going to get is 2 tradables and 3 untradables. The 2 tradables, you sell off all of the items in, apart from the Lib and Sud cards. And then with the untradables, you use them to recraft the SBC. You continually do this. You use the coins from selling all the players to refund the SBC. And eventually, you won't need to put coins or players back in because you'll have so many of both and you have unlimited players and packs. Now, if you want a better explanation of that, a full video on it, it's linked down below. So don't worry about that. But the 84-7 best of nations, the 83 times 5 or the 85 times 5, these are going to really help us. Now, the problem here is this requires 2 squads. Altogether is quite ridiculous if we think about it. I mean, realistically, you've got an 83 here and an 85, and I think there's a team of the week or team of the season, which is a heavy requirement. Now, this one is more for you want a promo card of this promo. Yes, it's going to be useful potentially to get you some good cards. It's, you know, it's a guaranteed minimum 7 84s, which can be good, but to do it, you're going to have to put in more than a full team of 84s anyway, so it's going to be harder in the first place. So you're guaranteed to be spending more than what you're going to be making out of it anyway. But there's potential, obviously, if you think about it with a pack, you could get a load of 88s and then you've got to win. So that one's a bit of a risk. The 85 times 5, much less of a risk. Still going to need a player group from 27, which I think is basically, if we have a look, it's team of the season. I think, do we have any team of the weeks on deck? We don't, but it will be team of the season or team of the week, which means you can go and do the team of the week SBC, and you can do the tradable one, or you can do the one for a player pick. Either or, they're both going to work for this SBC. So let's pop this over to team of the season. We're going to go low to high. Now, bear in mind, guys, there are a lot of different options for team of the season now. We have team of the season here. We have special item here. We have special item here. So you can get different ones. There's also team of the... There's another one down here. UECL team of the tournament. So this is a different stature of card. Now, I'm just looking for basically the cheapest one. It's probably going to be, I'm going to say, a Moments card. We don't have any of them. So is there any in this season? Let's have a look. So we're looking at a 93 now. Obviously, I don't really want to use a 93 for this SBC, but it's all I've got. So obviously, we would usually go and get a team of the week for this. Now, if you've got the time to get the team of the week, get them done. I'm very lazy with that SBC specifically. I think it's a little bit of a chore to do, but obviously, it's ends to a means. Now, what we do have to remember is without the daily upgrades, there is always going to be with every SBC a little bit of an initial investment, but what you can do very quickly is get your initial investment back by doing the premium mixed league upgrades a couple times. So it's a very easy process to work along in order to make yourself some more coins. It looks like we've got that on the first try. I feel like I've probably really heavyweighted that. Let me clear it up. All right, we're going to submit that. We've got an 85 times 5. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to have a look and see what this pack is going to look like. Is it good? Is it a stinker? Is it worth doing? Now, what is useful, guys, is although they've got rid of course, the gold upgrades, the bronze, silver upgrades, the dailies that we were using, they haven't got rid of the exchanges. So we've still got them, and they've given us some extra SBCs, which will be really easy to just get players at the moment. So every cloud has a silver lining. We've taken 1L. We've got the exchanges still. We've still got a benefit. What's annoying at the minute with the current promo is you don't see the promo cards at the front of the pack. That's the only problem. So 85 times 5. There's no flair on this. It's really frustrating. You don't get to see if you've got a promo card. Have we got one? Okay, we didn't even get one. That's fair. What we did get is 5 exchange packs. Now, I'll be honest, that's probably the worst result we could get. Really, you know, 87, 86, there's only 2 cards above 85. It's not great. But Laporte, Varane, and Stones will all go into an exchange pack. So that gives me a ton more commons. I've got a few more rares, and I can use them accordingly. Now, what I can do very, very easily using them is, I would say, use all of your commons to do 81 plus player picks while they're available. Now, these have a limited time available still. They're not going to be out forever. And that means we simply have to take advantage of them while they're still around. Similarly to the 78 times 3 nations. These are actually around for 5 days, but I think it's worth cracking a few of these out, getting them stored potentially for a longer term situation, maybe having a look at them throughout the promo. I've certainly packed quite a few of these cards so far. I've got Ruben Diaz, I've got Saka, I've got Alvarez. I've really been cooking with this promo specifically, but realistically right now, I don't think I'm going to get any more superstars. So why don't I save my packs that I am building and wait until maybe the next set play comes out. I can imagine there's at least 2 of these. If not, there's going to be packs, you know, I mean, these are nation-based packs. We can easily open these throughout. It might not be the Path to Glory promo, but it's going to be another related promo to the Euros, which means the cards are going to be sick. We're going to want to get them. So once again, obviously, every SBC we are getting a return from. We want to put these into exchanges quickly. Just realised that all 3 of them are Prem defenders. That is actually quite weird, isn't it? Stones, Laporte, they're not all Prem, are they? They're not that. Stupid. So we've converted them in. What we're going to do is, remember guys, do your daily Path to Glory challenge. I've actually got quite decent packs out of those so far. It's worth just taking a crack at. I would say, honestly, at this point, the amount I'm having to put in terms of these, where it's team of the season or team of the week, it's probably worth beginning to put in some of your team of the weeks. Get those SBCs done. I've just been so lazy with it. I mean, having to put Allison in this one, it just doesn't make sense. I could probably cover this in 83s, possibly even less. But the thing is, I can't be bothered to sit there and work out the exact rating. I don't want to go on Footbin because it's probably wrong at this point. I mean, I don't know if you guys use Footbin, but Footbin has been absolutely trash recently. They've just seemed to have a lot of issues. Everything's not really working. It just means you're not able to use what is a very good service in the way you used to be able to. So we're just off 85. At least I'm not wasting players this time, which is nice to see. There you go. Absolutely done. Brilliant. Now let's get this pack open to see what we're going to get. Oh, we got Bernardo. Sorry, I didn't even see that. I wasn't even looking. We got Bernardo Silva in an upgrade, which is lovely. We can put him into an exchange, but I want to open this pack. I'm just trying to get it at the front of my packs. He'll be there soon. So finally, I've got the 84-7 in the pile of packs. We can have a look if it's worth doing. If we get a big one, I would say it's definitely worth doing. Even if we get reasonably high rated players, anything more than just 3 or 4 84s, I'll be happy with. We're going to skip through just in case. There might be a promo card in here. There's no promo. Absolutely do not do this pack, guys. Do not. That is the worst case scenario. Literally, it couldn't have been worse. Do not do this pack, guys. And to finish the video off, we're going to head over and open one of the store packs, and we are using points, but it's only because I've been told the boycott is off, so we can use points again. So this is a 2k pack. It is a premium championship bracket pack. I got one earlier with Ruben Diaz in. Now, this is a guaranteed, pretty much guaranteed one of these cards. We've got left mid. That's pretty bad. I think that's Beasley. So Beasley's not great. We don't really want to be seeing Beasley. But on the other side, we've got a duplicate Ruben Diaz. How have we got a duplicate Ruben Diaz? That is absolutely crazy, guys. We have a 1,000,000 coin player and we have him duplicate. I don't know how I feel about that. Worse than I would feel if we didn't have him duplicate. It would be nice to just have the normal one. But you know what? That's going to go in an SBC. I'm happy with it. Make sure to subscribe.